What's good, Wayne Gang? It's your boy Wayne, obviously, and I'm back with another reaction video. We're gonna wrap this up, y'all. We are going to wrap it up. At this point, this will be video number 4 that I've made on this topic, but there was so much content that I needed to actually react to. But we're gonna finish out the rest of these TikToks, and unless it's in the tea room when I get to those reactions, then that'll be the only time you see this again. But I probably won't react to those snippets because a lot of the stuff that I'm already reacting to is in the tea room. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for me. We on the road, to 1K on YouTube. We had like 686 last time I checked. And we trying to build up our Twitch. And then we got longer videos rather, coming for the vlogs. On the personal channel, the family channel, and the kids channel, we got a couple Madden game nights that we got to do with the kids. So just stay tuned for all of that. But let's jump straight into it.
You're making yourself less credible every single day. So you're telling me during the middle of all this drama with you and Tylil, while serious essay allegations are being discussed publicly, you sent Tylil a $2,000 Zelle request and you're getting accused of extortion and blackmail. Yesterday, you want to start posting about a Maybach? She tweets at 6:39 p.m. on 12/20, just bought a Benz, by the way. She posts on her Twitter and her Instagram story a picture of a Maybach with a bow on it. Uploads a TikTok saying, "Come car shopping with me." And it's a vlog of her looking at a Maybach in a G-Wagon.
Hey guys, I'm car shopping for my dream car. The time has come. And yeah, these are the options. We have first the Maybach Trucka. I don't know, this just seems like grown and sexy and sophisticated. Like JP could definitely pull up in this. And then of course, the typical schmickable G-Wag. Oh yeah, I locked it. Okay, you guys. Let's see it. Ooh. This is the inside of her. The seats are white. Look how they recline.
I'm going to start out by saying I've watched a lot of this play out. I've watched a lot of videos, a lot of her lives, everything. She has mental health issues, which she should really seek help with. You can tell just by watching her TikToks, her videos, her live. She's eternally and internally crashing out. This is almost a cry for help, and I feel bad for the girl, honestly, because you can just tell something is not clicking. The elevator does not go all the way to the top floor. But alright, let's finish it out.
You guys won't be able to wear jeans in my car, nothing. Like, it's going to be very strict. Look at the seats, they're so light. Like, it's going to be very strict.
At the end of the video, she puts mine on the screen. The same picture on her Twitter saying, "Mine, heart, happy holidays, everyone. God is so good." Post on her IG story saying, "Happy holidays, everyone." And at 7:55 p.m., she tweets saying, "Before 2026, let's wrap this SHIT up. Just made 100 bands and bought my dream car. Every hater can respectfully suck my dick."
Respectfully, how we just gonna wrap up SA allegations? Like, if we respectfully talking about anything, it should be the fact that you came out and said that you was SA'd. Now you want to wrap it up by the end of the year and we got 6 days left? If that is not the biggest telltale sign that she is lying, I don't know what is. Because why would you want to wrap it up? If you're a victim of SA, the one thing you should never want to do is wrap it up until justice is served on the person that did said thing to you. But allegedly, he did all of this to you, but you want to wrap it up. The problem with that is now he cannot wrap it up because you didn't threw his life in shambles over some shit that didn't concern him. Over you. You being a hoe, honestly. You got cracked, you wanted to wife you, he didn't. We could have ended it there, but you came out and said he had saved you. That's the problem I have with you, Jourdin. And little on me, nobody's watching. But if you ever find this video, somebody should slap the shit out of you.
Tweets about God removing fake friends and reposted on her Instagram story and captioned it, "Now it's time to skirt in my Maybach. Mwah." And post the steering wheel on her Instagram story saying everything brand new. She also then tweeted, "Turks for Christmas." But the message is clear. She wants everyone to know she has money or think she has money, that she's winning, she just bought a luxury car. Then post to her Instagram story asking, "Who does the best car raps in LA? Serious inquiries only, please." I take the exact image she posted and reverse image search it on Google. Surprise, the same exact image pops up online. Same car, same angle, same lighting, same flooring, same everything. Only difference, the Google image has a CM logo on the wall. The version she posted has that logo edited out. People start posting videos saying this image is literally on Google, this isn't her car. And right after that, everything disappears. She deletes all the Instagram stories about the Maybach, all the tweets about the Maybach, all the TikToks about the car shopping. He reposts a new video on TikTok showing the car, calling people dumb for saying that she was lying.
Okay, y'all are really weird. I would like to say one thing and one thing only. First,
I said it before in the last video or the video before that. This woman needs to be a detective, a lawyer, or something. I need her tools. The ability that she has to find all of this and put it into a digestible video is insane.
all bitches, this car has been on pre-order for me for about 6 months. Since my birthday in August, I went to the Mercedes-Benz Calabasas. This is the 2023 Maybach GLS 600, and I've been really working.
Real quick, I know she gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it first and foremost. I sold cars for years, a lot of years, and it's 2025. You cannot pre-order, or order period, a 2023 brand new model at all from any manufacturer. Manufacturers start making their models the year before the year that they're making. So, for instance, right now, if you're pre-ordering cars, it's for 2026. It's not for 2025. So you mean to tell me in 2025, in August, around your birthday, you pre-ordered a car and that car was a brand new 2023 model? You would have had to pre-order that in 2022 just to be able to get it in 2023. You would have been better off saying you got a 2025, 2026 model. You may, in August, maybe you'll be able to pre-order a new 25, depending on the manufacturer. I don't think Mercedes works like that. I think by August, you're only pre-ordering 2026 models. But in 2023, crazy.
Hard to get this car. I do not have to come on here and show you guys my blessings and for y'all to think it's fake or it's not real. Baby, this is real life. This is really me. And yes, just because I have a Maybach doesn't mean you can't get a Maybach. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Anyways, caught that tea. God bless. And more videos coming soon because I'm wrapping this bitch up in pink.
She says this is a 2023 Maybach GLS 600 and claims she pre-ordered this 6 months ago on her birthday. Her birthday is August 23rd. But August 23rd to December 20th is 3 months and 27 days, not 6. So already that timeline doesn't make sense, but it keeps going. In that reposted video, when she shows the steering wheel, her hand is visible and you can clearly see yellow jewel French tip on her thumb and a purple pink gem on her pointer finger.
A detective.
She also has
Do you
tooth
hear me?
gems.
She is
Put out
a
the video
detective.
and think, okay, when did she actually have these nails and these tooth gems? Because she doesn't have these right now. She has long almond-shaped nails, French tip. Been an hour scrolling through her TikTok, through her Instagram pictures. Doesn't have these nails on right now. There's nothing in August. I'm like, okay, let me look at the rest of the months of the year. So I go to her Twitch to look at her VODs, which are saved streams. She has 0 VODs saved on her page. She thinks all her VODs are deleted and her digital footprint is erased. Lucky for me, on my PC, I downloaded a Twitch VOD downloader extension, which means I can see all of her VODs regardless if they are available to the world or not. And click and watch every single stream that she's had since October. I checked through every stream, none of the nails matched. This video must have been before October. After going through all of her Instagram photos and all of her TikTok videos, these nails are nowhere to be seen on Jourdin ever. Her whole entire page. So I go to tech photos, find a post from her personal trainer celebrating their 1-year anniversary of training together, featuring multiple slides of pictures of her. The second to last photo is this photo. And in these photos, same nails, being that these photos are not posted anywhere on her own social media, and the post that the trainer posted is a compilation of different photo shoots and different pictures. I have no idea when the date of this is. All I know is the trainer posted these photos on May 15th, 2025, which is nowhere near December or August. So once again, I use my good old handy dandy reverse image search on Google and they lead me to her Facebook account. These photos were posted on May 4th, 2025. I find another professional shoot with the same nails posted on May 7th. Let's be real, people don't post professional photos the same day they take them. Jourdin has said herself, after these allegations have surfaced, we're clocking her because she was posting TikToks looking all cute with her hair done looking happy, and she admitted that they were drafts, so she's a drafts poster. So that puts this footage in May 4th, or even earlier than that, not August. Let's talk about this car. She says she pre-ordered a 2023 Maybach. That's not how it works. You can't factory pre-order an older model year. Mercedes isn't taking new factory orders for 23 models in 2025. It's about to be 2026. Dealerships are focused on 2025 and 2026 models.
No, pre-order is only open for 6 to 9 months before they're even going to release the car, typically. If you pre-ordered in 2023, my lot, you'd have been doing it in 2022. I don't know who this is, person who we're talking about. I can see her saying, I put some money down on this car, trying to hold it and hoping they don't sell it on me. That is way different than a pre-order.
Would it make sense for that Maybach to still be on the lot that long with 2023, 32 miles on it?
Not as a pre-order. Doesn't make sense, no.
I just don't want to get on my video and say something that's not true. It just didn't make sense.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
That's why I'm trying to see, even if it does help her side that she might be telling the truth, I want to know what the truth is, not just trying to take her down. If what she's saying is true, I want to know that it's true. But if it's not true, then that makes her even more uncredible.
A brand new 2023 Maybach with 20 miles would have had to sit at the dealership lot for almost 3 years, which is extremely unlikely for a car like that. She also said it was at the Mercedes-Benz of Calabasas. We're supposed to believe that this video was taken in August, but the nails say May. The car sat untouched from May to December, or sat from May to August after your pre-order, and the timeline just magically works? Doesn't. And even if we give her the benefit of the doubt, let's say pre-order, she didn't mean pre-order from the factory, she just meant a down payment, and this car is actually hers. Still lied about when the video was taken, the 6-month timeline, pre-ordering it on your birthday and saying everything brand new. Let's say she did buy the car. Why did you post it yesterday in the midst of all this going on? And why did you use a fake picture on Google? Remember, all the tweets and videos about the Maybach are now deleted. Let's zoom out. Before and during all of this, she's constantly talking about money. She's saying her rent is $13,000 a month. Her nails cost $350. Her lashes cost $250. Her hair and bundles cost over $2,000. She's also repeatedly saying she has millionaires in love with her and that she's extremely well taken care of and that money is not the issue. When you put it all together, the flexing, the deleted posts, the edited images, the timelines that don't match, the constant money talk, I'm also working on another video where I break down how I personally believe she's using this entire situation to generate money, attention, and sympathy, giving that she's trying to convince us that she has money to prove to us that she didn't need that $2,000 from Tylil for extortion, and she just wanted it for her phone. If you're so rich and verbatim, you said you make 100 bands a month, why are you so pressed about Tylil sending you $2,000 to fix your phone? When no phone costs $2,000, you don't have the iPhone 17 Pro Max 2 terabyte. Also, don't need to buy a whole entire brand new phone. You can fix it. And fixing a phone does not cost $2,000. And we still haven't seen a picture of the broken phone. Not one mistake. This is not one slip up of words. This is a pattern. And the more it happens, the less credible she gets. I didn't add anything. I didn't change anything. I followed the timeline. All I am doing is putting the things that she is posting next to each other. Y'all can decide what y'all think about this. Jourdin, why do you keep lying? You're making yourself less credible every single day.
All right, y'all. We hopping into the next one.
Jourdin Pauline says she requested $2,000 from Tylil because he broke her phone. She says she wouldn't need $2,000 for extortion because she makes $100,000 a month and $2,000 is nothing to her. And listen, I'm not usually a pocket watcher. I don't care how much people make or how they live or what they spend their money on. But when money is being used as evidence and when income is being used to argue your motive and intent and credibility, it stops being pocket watching. At this point, it's relevant, okay? Jourdin is a music artist. She's a streamer. I'm also a music artist and a streamer, okay? I'm pretty small compared to the greats, but I know more information about these two things than...
Whoa. My bad, y'all.
The average person. And I know how Twitch subs actually pay. I know how many viewers it takes to sustain income and how hard it actually is. How Spotify royalties work. This is not hate. This is not jealousy. This is not opinion. This is experience and math. Exhibit A, Twitch. Public Twitch data shows 107 average viewers, 38,000 followers, 378 hour stream total, 92 active streaming days. Her last stream was titled Farewell Stream, Road to 1,000 Subs, which how... Are you going to say road to 1,000 subs? But this is a farewell stream, and in your stream, you said you were never streaming again. And then you proceeded to put your chat in subscriber only, which means you can't type in her chat unless you pay $5.99. Which, why are you putting your SA allegations behind a paywall? And let's say you went on sub-only mode because you don't want everybody to come in there and hate on you. If you didn't want that, you could have put it on emo only. But you want that money, don't you, Fab? Let's continue. And that title matters. Road to 1K subs means she is not past 1,000 subs. Let's get this straight. Followers does not equal viewers, and viewers does not equal subscribers. This is the industry norm about how subs actually convert on Twitch.
Real quick, because I'm new to the whole streaming world. I'm new to, just being here and being in this space. This was news to me on how this shit works. So she learning me some things. You feel me? I really like how she broke all of this down. I hate that she even had enough time to do all of this, because the amount of time you have to put into this is insane. But her main point for doing it was you shouldn't lie about something like SA and think for 1 second that you're just going to get away with it. You can't blow up somebody else's life and then try to retract and be like, why is everybody mad at me?
1 to 3% of average viewers subscribe to smaller creators. 3 to 7% is considered strong. 10% plus is rare unless there's heavy gifting or incentives. Also, some people jump in streams. They give 10, they give 25, they gift 100, but gift bombs are occasional, not constant, okay? Gift subs usually spike during big events, emotional streams, drama. She just had 2 Twitch streams that were very emotional and very dramatic. In the last 30 days, she has streamed for 11 hours, 102 average viewers, active 5 days. In her farewell live stream, Road to 1,000 Subs live stream, I was in there and I have the whole thing screen recorded on my iPad, and I could see the chat and I could see how many subs she got throughout the whole entire stream. And even though her chat was on subscriber only and people had to pay to sub to be able to chat, only 2 subs came through that whole entire time. 1, 2. Been live 2 times since you exposed Tylil. You had your exposing Tylil stream, and then you had your farewell stream that also mentioned Road to 1K subs, even though you were quitting though, right? If we take a look at Twitch Tracker, your farewell stream, which is a stream that happened after all this happened, after you were all over the blogs, all over the Shade Room, all over TikTok, your average viewers were 878 and your peak was 966 viewers. And according to my screen recording of your chat, during that stream, you only got 2 subs. All right, so let's go to the stream where you exposed Tylil. Your average viewers were 233 and your max viewers were 450, which is almost 4 times less than what you had after you exposed Tylil. Oh my God, the clout's working. But you still only got 2 subs the second stream. Now let's talk about the money. Subs are $5.99 on Twitch and the standard split is 50-50. So Jourdin would get around $2.99 per sub. 100 subs would be $300 a month, 200 subs, $600 a month, 300 subs, $900 a month, okay? If you're in the Partner Plus program, which I don't think she is, but if she is, she'll get around $3.59, 100 subs, $360, 200 subs, $720, 300 subs, $1,080. Based on the statistics of Twitch, like I said, followers does not equal viewers and viewers does not equal subscribers. She just had 966 people in her stream and only got 2 subs. Anyways, but let's give her the maximum benefit of the doubt scenario, okay? Let's say she did hit 1,000 subs this month, even though she didn't. Even though the title suggests she's still working towards it, even though I only saw her get 2 subs, even though her average viewers don't really support that number, let's just assume the best case scenario, right? Twitch sub math. Sub price, $5.99. Standard split, 50-50. That would be $2,995 a month. Partner Plus, 60-40 split, $3,594 a month. Now add bits, ads, donations. Maybe that could add about 400 to 1,000. Benefit of the doubt scenario, maximum, right? Total Twitch income would be $4,500 a month. And that's with 1,000 subs. Even though I only seen her get 2. Let's move to music. Exhibit B, Spotify. This is the only visible stream counts that we can see. From her visible stream counts on her top songs on Spotify, there's 9 songs listed, each between 40K to 568K streams, right? Total visible streams on the top 9 is 3,039,000. Using Spotify royalty estimates, that's about $7,234 all time. That's not monthly. That's all-time money from Spotify using those 9 songs. And that's assuming she gets 100% royalty ownership, no producers, no writers, no label, no distributor cuts, which is already extremely generous, because usually your producer gets 50% of your money. Now I'm gonna give her even more benefit of the doubt, okay? She's had 31 songs dropped since 2019. We only see the numbers for 10. So let's say the other 21 songs generated about 2 million streams, because these aren't her top songs. But she owns 100% everything in this scenario, right? That gives us 5 million total streams, which is $11,900 all-time money from Spotify. Again, that's years of music since 2019. Not recurring monthly income. Not $100,000 a month situation. She said her rent is $13,000 a month. That amount doesn't even cover 1 month of her rent. Her whole music, Spotify, does not even cover 1 month of her rent. Now, stacking everything together, let's put it all together using the most generous assumptions possible. Twitch, 1,000 subs assumed, 4,500 a month, okay? With bits and ads and all this stuff. Spotify averaged generously, very generously, $1,000 a month. That equals a total of $5,500 a month. Let's round that up one more time. Maximum benefit of the doubt, right? $6,000 a month. That is nowhere near $100,000 a month. Okay, and this is Exhibit C, lifestyle versus logic. Let's compare that number to what she says she spends a month, okay? Rent, she said $13,000. Nails, $350. Lashes, $250. Hair wigs, bundles, she said is over $2,000. And even though I proved it to be fake, let's say she actually bought that 2023 GLS Maybach. GLS 600 Maybach, 20 miles on it. Even if that car was yours, that lifestyle requires tens of thousands per month consistently. And according to my calculations, I gave you the maximum scenario. Now, if we do the actual scenario, here's a realistic scenario using the numbers that I saw with my own eyes, okay? February stream was your second most peak stream ever in life. Your top peak was 2,384. And actually, now that I'm looking at it on Twitch Tracker, your peak viewers was 2,384. Your average viewers was 266, which means you got rated. And right here, you can see there is a clip that says Ben raid, which means you only had those 2,000 viewers because of Ben rating you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Bookie Butt.
In October 12th, you peaked at 940. Farewell stream was 966. Look at all these bars in comparison to doubles. They're nowhere near that. And in this stream, which is her second most peak max viewers, she only got 2 subs. Paid $6 from that stream. Then you got 5 subs from those 5 streams. That's $15. Then you got 25 subs. $75. Well, subs this month is realistically maybe $20. Unless somebody's throwing a gift bomb and gifted 25. At a range for 11 hours, it's about $5 to $100. So with only 5 streams this month, and one of them was the second biggest stream you ever had, low end would be $0 to $25 from Twitch, $200 to $400 from music. That's like $200 to $425. Normal, $25 to $100 Twitch, plus $300 to $700 for music, which would equal around $325. For a high realistic monthly total, that's about $150 to $400 from Twitch, plus $700 to $1,000 from Spotify, which equals $850 to $1,400. And these numbers are very inflated still. That's realistically $300 to $1,400 this month from Twitch and Spotify. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. This is not including Apple Music. Let's throw another 1,000 on it from Apple Music. Or just say 3,000. $3,000 is nowhere near 100,000, babe. I don't know what math you're thinking, but if you're a Twitcher and a music artist, what the hell are you doing for that other $97,000? Did say you have tons of white millionaires that are in love with you. So I'm assuming those are tricks because you're asexual, right? And you don't have sex, right? So I'm assuming those tricks must give you some of that money, right? But you claim that you work so hard and grind so hard for your money, but since you exposed Tylil and Tylil exposed you back, you said your white chocolate man found out about it. And I know he's mad and I know he's not going to give you that check you need for the month to pay your rent and your hair and your bills. So is that why you need the $2,000 from Tylil? Because you don't need $2,000 to fix the phone. If you don't need it for extortion, do you need it because you're broke? Do you need it because you're trying to live up to this lifestyle that you can't keep up with? Jourdin?
There's a reason I didn't react to that entire video and I just let it play out. Because the proof is in the pudding. Like, she asked you all the right questions. And she just broke down everything that you said that you make, or all the things that you do, which is your Twitch, your music, whatever. And then I'm sure there's other platforms, which I think she's actually going to break down anyways. But why come out and say your rent is, $13,000? And it's funny because actually later in this video, in this reaction, we're going to get to the video where she actually finds this woman's house. And now she knows how much she pays for rent every single month. When I said she should have been a detective or she should have been a lawyer, she definitely should have, for sure. But she's asking all the right questions. If this is what you make, or if this is what you can prove that you make, then where is the rest of what you said you make come from? 97,000? It sounds like you doing a lot for that 97,000, period. But let's get into the next video. See what she got to say about that. Like I said, I'm not going to do an incredible amount of reactions to this. I want to get the information out there. I want to get it uploaded. And I want to move on to the next topic because we got to react to the Corey SSG begging for help. Him having people watch Carmen, which is stalking, by the way. But yeah, we got a lot to react to. So I'm trying to power through this so I can get this done and we can get into the other reactions.
This Jourdin Pauline situation is getting worser and worser by the day. I accidentally just found out that she got arrested in 2020 for battery on her boyfriend. I literally just Googled her name. I'm trying to do my research. Y'all see how much tabs I have. I've been in my detective era, right? And all these articles are just about Tylil and Jourdin. So I'm like, okay, let me try to figure out what articles she had and learn about her from before this situation happened. So let me do a custom range December 9th because she went live exposing him on the 10th. So that's when this all started. Let me change the from date to 1999 because that's when Famous Birthday says she was born. And as I look, Jourdin Pauline Reddick, 23, arrested on, okay, let me click on this. Beverly Hills Weekly. This is Beverly Hills Weekly newspaper serving Beverly Hills and Los Angeles, December 24th to December 30th, 2020. I click the little search and it takes me to exactly what I need to see. Reddick, Jourdin Pauline, 23, arrested on 10/7/2020 for battery against person defendant had dated, been engaged to, married to, or in a domestic relationship with. And if we go up here, detention and arrest summary, Beverly Hills Weekly received the information that appears below from the Beverly Hills Police Department. This information is released each week to the public. So you beat man? And let's say I never accidentally stumbled upon this article of your arrest. And let's say this isn't even you. You just admitted on your live 2 days ago. You said, I should have beat him and gave him 2 black eyes, but I don't beat beep anymore. But I don't beat beep anymore? So you're a man beater.
Nigga see me coming down the street, gonna walk the other way. It's fades on sight. Cause I should have whooped his ass that night. But I was being nice. I'm done beating niggas. I should have beat his ass that night. And that nigga would have came on stream with 2 black eyes, which I should have did.
So this must be you.
I'm done beating niggas.
But what's confusing me about this article is making my mind go pit-a-pat. It says Jourdin Pauline Reddick, 23, arrested on 10/7/2020. Her birthday is August 23rd, 1999, based on what Famous Birthday says, which would make her just turning 21 at this time. Her Famous Birthday says she's 26, but I'm like, how could that be her? It says 23 and she's 21. But then I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Your name is Jourdin, spelled a way that I've never seen Jourdin spelled before. Your middle name is Pauline, not a common name. Your first name is not common at all. Pauline, okay, 6'7". Reddick, not common, this is not Smith. Your name's not John. This is an incredibly rare name, especially 3 rare names back to back. Jourdin Pauline Reddick. Based in Los Angeles too. Beverly Hills, Los Angeles to be exact. You're telling me there's multiple of this? It just seems like a crazy scenario. Right? So I'm like, okay, this has to be her. Right? So does that mean, Jourdin, you're lying about your age also on the internet? Are you actually 28? So I go down the rabbit hole. I'm Googling everything. I'm trying to find anything. Uncles, aunties, grandmas. Happy birthday, Jourdin. Happy 25th birthday. Happy 21st birthday. I found a happy birthday niece on her aunt's Instagram account and her business account. Y'all know the evidence I found. I cannot find anything that proves her age besides Famous Birthdays, and Famous Birthdays is sometimes not accurate. I have a Famous Birthdays, and my article was not accurate. I had to email them and tell them to fix my motherfucking details because they was wrong. I can't find anything saying happy birthday to me. It's my 25th birthday. Why? And let's just say she's not lying about her age. And that famous birthdays accidentally just got it mixed up. Jourdin has so many articles and PR and interviews. If you didn't want your age to say 26 and you wanted to say your real age, you would have had them change it. I don't know, y'all. I can't even go on her Instagram. She removed me as a follower and then she went private on Instagram. So I can no longer lurk unless anybody wants to send me screenshots or let me log into their Instagram or something so I can do my detective work still. I no longer have access to do my dirty work. I know she hates to see me coming. But don't lie and expect not to get caught in your lie, babe. I'm not even a detective. I'm not even a lawyer. I'm not even certified. I didn't even go to college. I'm a TikToker, a YouTuber, a freaking streamer. What the frick do I look like catching you in all these lies? And you think the courts aren't going to do more research and investigations than me? I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to believe. I don't know if she's 28 or 26. I don't know if this article is about her or not, even though she admitted to abuse on her live the other day. But all this information is making me go pow. What do y'all think? Y'all think she's 28? Y'all think she's 26? I wouldn't be surprised if you was lying about your age. You lied about sexual assault. You lied about a Maybach. You just lie about nonsense. You literally tweeted the other day, no longer blonde, then literally went live the next day on TikTok with blonde hair. What do you mean? At this point, you would lie about what color socks you wear. Why the frick would I believe that you're actually 26 when it says that you got arrested? And you just told me you used to beat men. And I'm not supposed to believe this. What am I supposed to believe? I don't know what to believe. How do you expect me to believe anything when your stories are not adding up? It's just like, oh my God, my brain is hurting. My brain is fried. This Jourdin Pauline situation is getting worser and worser by the day. I accidentally just found out that she got arrested.
Next.
I'm about to call the hotel and see if they have a bathroom in the lobby. Because if there was a bathroom in the lobby, babe, why did you need to go up to the hotel room?
Thank you for calling Laundry in Los Angeles. This is Daniela. How may I assist you?
Hi, I was just wondering, do you guys have a bathroom in the lobby?
Yes, there is a bathroom in the lobby.
Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome.
So, Jourdin, why did you need to go up to the hotel room to go to the bathroom? You said while you was walking in the hallway to the hotel room, you felt a vibe that he was on that type of time. So why didn't you turn that ass around, go downstairs and use the hotel bathroom instead of sitting in his hotel room for over an hour? It was actually over an hour and a half. And for somebody who felt uncomfortable the whole time that y'all was at the party, because you said before you guys went to the hotel, y'all was hanging out at the party for hours, right? This is the first time you guys officially hung out and y'all was hanging out for hours. And you said y'all was in the bathroom. First of all, why was y'all in the bathroom together? But you said in the bathroom, he was pesting you multiple times saying, wanna make out? Wanna make out? Can you make out with me? Can you make out with me? And you said, ew, no. Ew, no. Why were y'all in the bathroom together? And if you felt so uncomfortable that he was asking to make out with you, why would you continuously hang out with him the whole entire party? Because of clout reasons? Because you wanted to get next to Kai? Because you wanted to be with Clover? You wanted that stream clout? You wanted to collab? You said, I don't care if I'm uncomfortable. I don't care if he's pestering me to make out with him in the bathroom and sitting in the bathroom with me. I want to collab with Kai Cenat. But you were so uncomfortable in that bathroom though, right? And then, instead of having somebody just Uber package you your phone, or have somebody go and get your phone for you if you felt so uncomfortable, but you were so uncomfortable with him, and he was on your body the whole party, in your face the whole party. Then you went to his hotel with him, but you were so uncomfortable. Then he pulls out your phone as soon as y'all get there, and you say, I have to use the bathroom, when there's a bathroom in the lobby. Then you text your group chat of friends and tell them, Tylil raped me and said, I just wanted my phone. You got your phone before this ever happened. Before you ever entered the hotel room. You also led your friends to believe that this happened at the party and not the hotel room by saying, there is so many hoes there, I'm not like that. I'm not no effing groupie. And they replied with, why didn't you tell somebody that was there just to have somebody that was there? Because there was nobody there. But you said you went up to his hotel room because you thought he was a good person and a good potential collab, and an opportunity and a friend. And you thought he was this good person. But you just said that he made you uncomfortable at the party for asking you multiple times to make out with you. And when y'all was walking down the hallway to go to the hotel room, you said he was giving the vibes that he was on that. But then you still walked in the hotel room and sat in the hotel room. You verbatim said, I was sitting in his hotel room and said, oh, I have to go pee, and went to the bathroom. And when I got out, he was on demon time. If you went up there to just go to the bathroom, why were you sitting there and then said, oh, I have to go pee, and then you came out. If you simply just had to go to the bathroom, one, you could have used the lobby. Okay, you're too bougie. We know you're not a cheap-ass trailer park-ass, black truck having ass, Toyota-ass having asshole. Okay, you would have walked in the hotel room door, went straight through the hotel door, walked to the bathroom, walked your ass out of the bathroom, and left. If he made you so uncomfortable at that party and asked you to make out with him so many times, why would you sit in his hotel room? Then, if you say you got there at 6:30, y'all went upstairs, you was sitting in his hotel room for however long, then went to the bathroom and came out and he was on demon time. Let's say it takes 5 minutes to get up to the hotel room. You go pee max maybe 3-4 minutes. And that's pushing it, babe. It only take me 10 seconds. Then you come out of the bathroom and he's immediately on demon time. And let's say 10 minutes has passed since 6:30 when y'all got there. And it's now 6:40 and you didn't leave till 8:07. That is 3 minutes away from being in his hotel room for an hour and a half. An hour and a half after you went to the bathroom. An hour and a half after you retrieved your phone that you just went there for. Oh my God, Jourdin, stop the lies, please. I'm about to call the hotel and see if they have a bathroom in the lobby. Because if there was a bathroom in the lobby, babe, why did you need to go up to the hotel room?
Thank you for calling Laundry in Los Angeles. This is Daniela. How may I assist you?
Hi, I was just wondering, do you guys have a bathroom in the lobby?
Yes, there is a bathroom in the lobby.
Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome.
So, Jourdin, why did you need to go up to the hotel room to go to the bathroom? You said while you was walking in the hallway to the hotel room, you felt a vibe that he was on that type of time. So why didn't you turn that ass around, go downstairs and use the hotel bathroom instead of sitting in his hotel room for over an hour? It was actually over an hour and a half. And for somebody who felt uncomfortable the whole time that y'all was at the party, because you said before you guys went to the hotel, y'all was hanging out at the party for hours, right? This is the first time you guys officially hung out and y'all was hanging out for hours. And you said y'all was in the bathroom. First of all, why was y'all in the bathroom together? But you said in the bathroom, he was pesting you multiple times saying, wanna make out? Wanna make out? Can you make out with me? Can you make out with me? And you said, ew, no. Ew, no. Why were y'all in the bathroom together? And if you felt so uncomfortable that he was asking to make out with you, why would you continuously hang out with him the whole entire party? Because of clout reasons? Because you wanted to get next to Kai? Because you wanted to be with Clover? You wanted that stream clout? You wanted to collab? You said, I don't care if I'm uncomfortable. I don't care if he's pestering me to make out with him in the bathroom and sitting in the bathroom with me. I want to collab with Kai Cenat. But you were so uncomfortable in that bathroom though, right? And then, instead of having somebody just Uber package you your phone, or have somebody go and get your phone for you if you felt so uncomfortable, but you were so uncomfortable with him and he was on your body the whole party, in your face the whole party, then you went to his hotel with him, but you were so uncomfortable. Then he pulls out your phone as soon as y'all get there and you say, I have to use the bathroom when there's a bathroom in the lobby. Then you text your group chat of friends and tell them, Tylil raped me and said, I just wanted my phone. You got your phone before this ever happened. Before you ever entered the hotel room. You also led your friends to believe that this happened at the party and not the hotel room by saying, there is so many hoes there, I'm not like that. I'm not no effing groupie. And they replied with, why didn't you tell somebody that was there just to have...
All
right, let's pocket watch Jourdin some more. I did already go over her Twitch earnings and her Spotify earnings in my last video if y'all want to go watch it. She asked, does she make money off IG and TikTok or social media? As somebody who has been doing social media for 16 years since I was 9 years old, somebody who never had to have a real job because I've been making social media money since I was a kid. I only worked 2 jobs. My first job was at Tilly's and I got it so I could buy my boyfriend Christmas presents when I was 15. I only worked 4 shifts and then I quit. All my friends were working at a Japanese restaurant, so I decided to get a job there for 30 days. Ended up quitting because they were stealing my tips. I didn't even need a job because I was making social media money on YouTube. I'm very educated on the topic of making money on social media. As y'all can see, I do live in a big house by myself, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom. I also have a Mercedes-Benz. 26 years old. I've been able to survive on social media money since I was a kid. Not only just survive, but also go anywhere, travel anywhere I want, buy anything I want, whenever I want, at any time. So let me break it down for you. On TikTok, there's a couple different ways to make money. My main income on TikTok is from TikTok Shop. Not only do I get commission when I sell a product, but on top of that, I also get a flat fee straight from the brands to promote certain products. As y'all can see, I have hundreds of products that have been sent to me, from skincare to makeup to hair to fragrances to lotions to purses to clothes. My beauty room looks absolutely insane right now. And these are all the clothes that I've been sent in the past month. All these jeans, mostly from Fashion Nova. And if we turn this around, I have even more items ranging from purses, hats, jackets, workout wear. I use this app called Calodata. And I think I pay like $40 a month for it. It's basically an app where you can look at all things TikTok shop. You can look at trending products. You can look at trending videos. You can use it to get inspiration for your own videos, help you write scripts. If you look up my name under creators on Calodata, it will show you guys my page. $32,000 in revenue in the past 30 days. And Jourdin does actually have TikTok shop. She does have items in her showcase, which made me go look her up on Calodata. She has made $0 in revenue in the past 90 days. Another way I make money on TikTok is the Creator Rewards Program. This program is where you get paid for videos that are over a minute long. You get paid based on your RPM. Starting RPM is $1 for every 1,000 views. Now your RPM changes based on your engagement, on how many people followed you, commented, how much views you've been getting. So it can either go down or it can go up. My average is probably like $1.26. For some reason, when my videos go viral, my RPM lowers to like 56 cents. So I really don't like to go viral because my RPM plummets and I basically make no money. But when my views are steady, even if they're way lower, I still get paid more. So I don't really focus on views. I focus on my RPM and how much money I'm making. I did a story time about how my best friend slept with my boyfriend and I got 50 million views in 1 week and my RPM went from $1.26 to 8 cents. When I made that story time and I got 50 million views, if my RPM would have stayed at $1.26, I would have made $63,000. But unfortunately, my RPM was 8 cents and I only made 4,000. Don't go viral. I don't get it. It doesn't make no sense. You would think if you were going more viral, you get more comments, you get more likes, you get more engagement, you would get paid more and your RPM would go up. But no, they lower it. So going viral, I don't really like it. It usually plummets my RPM because TikTok's like, we don't want to pay you that much. But I just looked at Jourdin's profile and I don't see any videos that are over a minute long. If there is, there's not that many. So I would assume if she is in the program, she's not making much from it because she doesn't post a lot of 1-minute videos. The last way I make money on TikTok is through outside brand deals and sound promos. So pretty much anytime a brand wants to collab with me, they'll pay me a flat fee, almost like TikTok Shop, but mostly it's brands that's not on TikTok Shop. These are more rare these days, used to be way more popping back in the day. Because now TikTok Shop is a thing. Also, sound promos. I do have an app where it gives me like different campaigns to post for. All sound promos range from so many different prices. I've did a $50 sound promo and I've also did a $3,000 sound promo. I've done sound promos for the top artists in the world and you would never look at my TikTok and be like, oh, she was paid this much money to post this video because it's a trending post. It's famous people. These are celebrities, but these celebrities are learning that these influencers are the way. TikTok is the #1 way to blow up your song. So you need sound promos happening. Now to IG. IG pay his ass, okay? On Instagram, I range from 40 million to 80 million Reels views every single month. Gained on average 25 to 35,000 followers a month on Instagram. And the month that I got 80 million views on my Reel, my paycheck was $10. Also, Instagram doesn't pay Reels anymore. They did used to give us bonuses like post 7 Reels and we'll give you $5,000. They would have bonus programs where you post a reel and you would get paid based on the threshold. They would give you a threshold of $8,000 and be like, you can post up to 150 videos. The more views it gets, the more your payment will go up. Unfortunately, they stopped doing that. We were making too much money. So now the monetization is based on photo carousels, which are pictures that you can slide through. But they're really strict with these because they only pay you if they think that they could put an ad in between your post and somebody else's post. And it don't matter if your posts get 2K, 5K, 10K, 30K likes. If you show any type of skin, you won't get 5 cents. This carousel got 515K views, almost 17,000 likes, and I only made $16. So Instagram pay his ass. Now Jourdin could be making money from Instagram from brand deals like Fashion Nova. Unfortunately, I can't go look on her page to see what brand deals because she removed me as a follower and went private. But if y'all want to go look and see if there's any brand deals, then we can see it. Now Facebook, that's where the money's at right now. I made this Facebook page like 2 to 3 months ago and I ended up getting monetized after literally 2 to 3 years of trying to get monetized on Facebook so bad. Because I seen people was making that paper. But I'm almost at 100K in 2 to 3 months. I think that's great. I've also never touched this app besides checking how much money's in there. Literally just post my Instagram reels and they automatically upload to Facebook. And my videos on Facebook just be going viral. I've been super depressed this month. For the past 30 days, I haven't really been posting no reels or posts or anything like that. Y'all can see I started making money at the end of October, like November 1st. And I made a little over $2,000. Y'all can see I wasn't really posting. I only posted 16 reels in this time frame. You can see how much money I made from the reels. $72 extra bonus, $29 for my stories, $3.41 for my photos. I feel like Facebook is the easiest way to make money, especially me not having to touch the app, just post Instagram reels. That's literally just an extra $2,000 a month that I wasn't making before without doing any extra work. I looked up Jourdin's Facebook. She has 8,000 followers. Not sure if she's monetized, but even if she was monetized, 300 views, 200 views, 500 views, 400 views. Even if she was monetized, if I made a little over $2,000 for 30 million views, I think she might got enough views to scrape up one single penny. She doesn't post vlogs or anything on her YouTube. Her music video got 124K views, but you don't get paid for music videos. I am an artist. This is my music video on YouTube. I have 1.2 million views on it, and my monetization is ineligible because of copyright. We don't get paid from our music directly through YouTube, but we do get paid through our distribution. I drop my music independently through DistroKid. But I know there is ways if you do have a label. For instance, my friend is with Empire. We made a music video. I posted on my channel. All I had to do was send my link to him. He sent it to his label. They cleared it. They whitelisted it. So I was able to make money from it. So not sure if that's what she's doing or if she's making her money straight through the label and the distribution from the music. I think that's all I can think of right now. Let me know if y'all have any other questions. Yo, so I just made a video about me accidentally finding out that Jourdin Pauline got arrested in 2020 for...
I'm actually... No, I won't stream. Actually, y'all, I think that's where we're going to end it at. Y'all get the picture. She did all of her big one on all of this. She read everything from beginning to end, no matter what it was, and tried to give it a benefit of the doubt. She didn't want to just put her down, but she just wanted to put the facts up. So she did that, and she did a lot of that. She got a subscriber out of me, or a follower out of me. I might follow her on all platforms at this point, because detective, you never know when we may cross paths. I'm going to get big enough one day, and I promise you, if I ever need somebody on my team, it's going to have to be her. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I appreciate y'all for being here. We are officially done talking about this Tyloo situation, this Jourdin Pauline situation. She's a liar. He didn't essay her. I'm a stand with Tyloo. From what I've seen out of his content, he seems like a very respectful person. He seems like a respectable person. Somebody that is going to have his friends back, etc., etc., etc. And she just really tried to ruin his life. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. And Jourdin, if you ever see this, somebody should beat the fuck out of you. But I'm going to get off of here. This is the end of this reaction. We about to get into this Corey SSG and the Tea Room stuff. And you can follow that in the next one. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Merry Christmas. Have a good one.